Pre-game ceremonies winding down. First pitch moments away from Citi Field. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Now from the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, MLB The Show has baseball from beautiful Citi Field. Independence Day action as we've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Texas Rangers and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on the show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and guys, when you check out the numbers here, you know, this is considered to be one of the better pitcher's parks in all of baseball. So this is a start that you don't mind as a visiting pitcher. We'll see if both guys can use the dimensions of this stadium to their advantage.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Texas Rangers, as manager Ron Washington will line them up like this. Johan Santana will be on the mound to face them, and this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. Elvis Andrus will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
And I'll tell you what, when you can set down that first batter on 3 pitches, that's a good way to build a little confidence out there right from the outset.
Leonys Martin will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Now a fastball here is hit softly to the left side of the infield. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Number 71 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
And even though it's still the first inning, you can already tell he's going to be a force out there on the mound. He's got that glare in his eyes.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. They'll go to work against the most valuable player from the 2008 World Series, the changeup specialist left-hander Cole Hamels. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. David Lee will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits sixth in the senior circuit in stolen bases. Here's one hit towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Yeah, probably not an ideal at-bat from your leadoff hitter here in the first. You'd like him to stretch that count a little, try and work his way on base. Instead, he rolls over on the first pitch, and he's gone before you know it.
Gary Cox will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Normally, when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, Now, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Michael Lee will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Fielder, Michael Lee.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. From deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Number 3 will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Number 30 will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Number 77 will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs.
Number 77.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Fouled back. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. The pitch. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Prince Fielder will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games.
Ball 1.
No, off the plate.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Come on.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 2-2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Chris Jimenez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. 2-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Michael Kadire will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak.
Michael Kadire.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 to Kadire. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's going to be a base hit for Kadire. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games.
Second baseman,
Asdrubal Cabrera will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Andrus. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Travis d'Arnaud will get his first cuts here. And here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. There goes Cabrera. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to Fielder for out number 2.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Johan Santana will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And he takes ball 1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to Fielder at first will take care of him, and that'll be that. Mets strand 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Number 16 will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Woo!
And this is fouled straight back. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Number 12 will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Cole Hamels will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0. David Lee will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
David Lee.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Gary Cox will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Look out for the double play!
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2.
Get a hit. Come on.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun-shy this time around. Understandable.
Michael Lee will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
Come on, Michael.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Number 16 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Number 3 will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. Ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
All right, man.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Come on, man.
Swing and a liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he's safe. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Let's knock this pitcher out.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Michael Kadire will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And there's ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Nice easy stroke. Let's go. Look out for the double play.
And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
And he's come back with 2 in a row, but I wouldn't be all that convinced he can throw a third.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly and the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Let's go, man.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
And he just continues to have all sorts of problems out there on the mound. Already 2 walks in the inning, now a wild pitch to go with it. And I'll tell you, he's becoming his own worst enemy out there.
A 1-1 home to Cabrera. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Right there for strike one. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hard hit down the line. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And this will be off the wall out near the 3:30 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, a perfect start to the inning here. You've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single, but he gives them a lot more than that. He drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Leonys Martin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fouled back. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
Come on, Matt.
Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Number 71 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Fouled straight back. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is fouled away. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Out of play.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Full count now, 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Number 77 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
First baseman, number 84, Prince Fielder.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swinging a tapper out in front. And this is knocked down on the mound. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games.
Chris Jimenez.
Chris Jimenez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And that misses for ball 1.
Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Hold those runners.
Bases are loaded with only one out.
Stop him in their tracks.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Going wide.
Outside, 2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Let's go.
Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a sigh of relief out there on the pitching mound there. With a run in, the bases loaded, nobody out. You're just looking to get an out or two any way you can. So I think the sacrifice fly is a pretty good trade-off that you can live with right now.
Number 16 will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. Close to the bag, it's second there, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now both runners on the move. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead it 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Here in the fourth, catcher.
Now the first pitch. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, being a number 8 hitter in the National League is really one of the toughest positions a guy can be in. You know, you've got your pitcher behind you on deck, so guys don't feel like they need to challenge you. You've got to be very disciplined up there, and that time, he just wasn't.
Johan Santana will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. And there's the fastball by strike 1.
You can't try to outthink him up there. Just get a good pitch and square it up.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this will be fouled away. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Fielder for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this is going to be a foul ball. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ball game. Down and away, ball 1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. His club trails, however, it's 3-2. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Left fielder, number 16.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You can bet he's muttering to himself heading back to the dugout.
Number 12.
He's not alone. These guys have just had a frustrating time of it from beginning to end thus far.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Let's go, Matt.
First pitch on the way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit to Cabrera at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 35, Cole Hamels.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher.
Get your water here.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
2 out, nobody on.
Throw one past to now.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Gary Cox will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Michael Lee will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on the way. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and then just one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch. I'm pretty sure that's not what he had in mind.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. A payoff pitch one more time. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit around third and being waved on home. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Number 3 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Jimenez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And no, he can't make the play. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Mets leave 1. They're up 3-2. Elvis Andrus will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Left!
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
You gotta strike him out.
Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Lee is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the fourth, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Leonys Martin will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Number 71 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Forget it, guys. Double up right here.
First pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Number 77 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. grounded foul. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, you know it's just the 6th inning, but you kind of get the sense that they need to come up with something here. So that could be a really costly strikeout.
Prince Fielder will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now the double steal is on here. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They trail 3-2. Kyuji Fujikawa will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
21, Kyuji Fujikawa.
Michael Kadire will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Michael Kadire.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 to Kadire. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 12 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now, he ran this one right in on the thumbs. A great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Full count pitch on its way. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch coming. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Relay to fielder, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Prince Fielder will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Prince Fielder.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Dylan G will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 35, Dylan G. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 36, Brian McCann.
Chris Jimenez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
That runner's gonna throw.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you. Keep it on the ground. Hurt two.
Runners off for second. And this ball's hit pretty well. High and deep to straightaway left. And Kadire will put this one away for the first out.
The batter, number 16.
Number 16. We'll see if he can turn things around. He's struck out twice thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's an easy strikeout.
Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, number 12.
Number 12 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Yeah, there you go.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to tie the ball game, but instead he becomes out number 2 now.
Well, it's a good job that time to deliver the base hit. And you're thinking now, boy, this is going to tie this ball game up for sure. But this is a great throw to the plate, and it's a good, strong tag by the catcher. So they're going to hold on to that 1-run advantage and nail him trying to score.
Adrian Beltre will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Adrian Beltre.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
1-0 on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a good call to get. That goes the other way. 3-0 is not too pretty a sight right now.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired.
It's time for the
Rangers leave a pair. They're down 3-2. Joe Beimel will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Joe Beimel.
Brian McCann will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's great production here out of the number 9 hole, leading off the inning. But managers like to think of those number 9 guys as sort of a second leadoff man, and he takes that to heart as he's into scoring position already with a leadoff double.
David Lee will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. For McCann, he's in scoring position with his 15th double of the year. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Gary Cox will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
A man at third with one away. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
And this ball will be chopped foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Just a costly strikeout there. I mean, you've got the infield in. All sorts of ways to drive that runner in from third, but he can't take advantage of any of them. Now, that'll back the infield up with 2 away, and their chances here just got a whole lot slimmer.
Michael Lee will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And fielder will step on the bag. 3 unassisted for Prince, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at the speedy Elvis Andrus when we join you next. It's the Mets 3 and the Rangers 2. Number 34 will come in and pitch now.
For the Mets, number 34.
And there indeed is Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
Yeah, not his most fluid swing there. You could see he wasn't really able to generate a whole lot of torque there, and this is an easy play out in center field.
Leonys Martin will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 71.
Number 71 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. fouled back. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cabrera. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Sean Tollison will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Number 3 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Leading up for the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And another fastball, but this one finds the zone. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One-two. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The batter, number 30.
Number 30 will step in now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far. Low for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Three and 0 now. Michael Kadire waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Michael Kadire will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Prince able to make the catch here, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Two out with the man at first. To right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 15, Paul. Now playing left field and batting in the 8th spot, number 12.
Number 77 will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Number 77.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Prince Fielder will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1.
Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2. Tried to wait out the curveball here as he pulls it in the air down the line in right. Lee is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Preston Tucker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
75. Preston Tucker.
Watch for a minute. Keep the runner from scoring.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, that's a good job here, celebrating the 4th of July in style. They get themselves a victory in front of the home crowd here on Independence Day.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Harros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top 3-2. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and left 8 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.